Hello and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to another Wreckfest video. Now, I'm not entirely sure how this happened, but I completely missed the DLC release for this game. I just didn't think it was going to be coming this early, to be honest. It's only been out for a couple of weeks. I was expecting to have to wait a sort of a month at least before this DLC started coming, but it looks like they're pushing it out straight away. So before I get into this first DLC, I'm going to give you a couple of important dates here. Now, these are the next bits that are going to be released for the game. So Customization Pack 1 is going to be available on September the 24th of this year, and then Car Pack 2 will be coming on October the 22nd. So judging by those dates, it looks like we're going to be getting 3 cars a month, and also I'm guessing 3 customization items a month as well. And going with what the Season Pass says, that means we should have 6 months of content coming down for Wreckfest, which is going to be great. And on top of that, don't forget that they also said that all this new content will be released step by step along with free content updates. So hopefully those content updates are going to include new tracks, maybe some tracks that people have seen over on the PC that we haven't currently got on consoles. It'll be great to see some of those coming into it. So yeah, it looks like it's going to be a jam-packed 6 months, and I'm looking forward to every little bit that comes out. So on to the topic of this video, what did we actually get in this first DLC pack? It's only 3 cars, there's nothing else there at all. Like I say, the customization pack is going to be coming on the 24th of September. So for now, it's just 3 cars. And what are we actually getting? Well, there's 3 options here. You've got the Wingman, which is kind of your tank car. So it's a huge American classic from the 1950s. It's the perfect choice for things like derbies and also figure of 8 tracks. So you're going to be able to dish out loads of damage with this and take a load of damage back as well. So it's a good, solid choice. Then you've got the Buggy, which is quite clearly a VW Beetle. This is a classic European design, rear engine. It feels right at home on the twisty stuff, and it really, really does. It handles beautifully. I've had so much fun with this, and that's definitely my favourite car from the pack so far. And finally, the third vehicle is actually a special vehicle, and it's a bumper car. This thing is definitely not slow though, like you'd expect a bumper car to be. They advertise it as the fastest bumper car in the world. It's a little bit nuts, to be honest with you. It feels a little bit like the lawnmower within the game, in the sense that it's very top heavy. It feels like it's going to go over quite a lot. However, it is definitely a lot stronger and can take a little bit more damage than that. The first thing I actually did with it when I got it was stick myself in this and all of the opponents as RVs, just to see whether I could survive or not. And like I say, this thing can take a bit of damage. I had a load of fun doing it. Avoid wherever possible any contact and you will survive the race. But it's great fun. I urge you to go out and give it a go if you haven't done so already. So all in all, the first car pack is, you know, mixed enough to make it interesting, to be honest. There's something for everyone in there. Certainly, I'll be using that Buggy for quite some time, I would imagine. It's kind of taken over from the Killer Bee. I don't know why, it just feels a little bit more sturdy on the road. And like I say, I'm just really enjoying it myself. But I'm sure you'll find something in this new pack that will keep you entertained. Now, this DLC is part of the Season Pass. So if you have that, or you bought the expensive version of the game when it first came out, you should be able to just download this free of charge. And what's even better about it is that you don't actually have to buy the cars once you're in the game. Unlike most DLCs in games, they say that these things are free, but then you have to use your in-game currency to buy them. These are automatically in your garage and you can just use them straight away. What was even better was that some of the customization items were actually already prepaid for as well, and they cost me nothing to play around with. So it's a pretty good value pack, and there's not a lot of work to put into it to get these things upgraded. If you do want to upgrade any of the engines and bits like that, you do have to pay for those, just like you do any other car within the game. But ultimately, the cars are genuinely free to use as long as you have that DLC. If you don't have the Season Pass though, don't worry, you can actually buy the Retro Rammers car pack individually. In the UK, it's £3.29. In America, it's $3.99. And all across Europe, it should be €3.99. So it's not majorly expensive, but at the same time, if it's not got any cars in it that really excite you, you might just want to wait for the next pack to come out and see if there's anything in that you would prefer to buy. And that brings me on to my question. It's something that I have actually asked on a previous Wreckfest video. I got a few answers on there, but after this first car pack, I would really like to hear your predictions on what you think we're going to be seeing in these car packs. First time round, I did say that I would absolutely love to see a snowplow within the game. I just think it would work really well. But what do you guys think? Is there anything particularly you would love to see come out in one of these DLC packs? On top of that, is there any tracks you would love to see added to the game? Now, there's plenty on the PC, or certainly there's lots of videos on YouTube showing lots and lots of different courses, whether they're mods or whether they're early access tracks. I'm not entirely sure, but there is one that I've seen called Rock Bottom Derby, and I would absolutely love to see that come to the consoles. It's just very strange. It's kind of like a single track. You're starting at the top. You have to go all the way down to the bottom, then right up to the top on the other side, so you're slowing right down almost to the point that you can't go any further. Then you've got to switch back, so it causes huge amounts of carnage in the middle, and it just looks like so much fun. So like I say, fingers crossed we might get that one on consoles, but let me know if there's any that you've seen that look particularly good. Now, that's going to be about it from me today. Just a very short video, obviously only covering a very small DLC pack. Now, what I am going to do is just leave you with some more footage of me messing around with these new cars. Feel free to stay to the end, but equally you don't have to, so it is completely up to you. Now, if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel. I've got content very similar to this and hopefully a little bit better coming out on the channel all the time. Also, give the video a like, it really helps the channel grow when you do. And remember to use that comment section down below to let me know your thoughts on this DLC and also what you would like to see coming in the future. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all on the next one.